They were hoping the people would disappear or die. It's extraordinary. I gave them one witness that any investigator would jump through hoops to go to. Gave them a witness who is a woman who was the chief accountant at this crooked company, Burisma. She was the wife of the former owner who died under suspicious circumstances. And she was willing to give up all of the offshore bank accounts, including the Bidens.
Wouldn't you know it, folks? Rudy Giuliani has some sad news. It turns out that the key witness in the Joe Biden bribery scandal, the one person who had all the evidence, has suddenly died. As in, she won't be available to conveniently prove all of the GOP's nutcase claims. What a coincidence.
It's extraordinary.
But the death of the Burisma lady didn't stop Republicans from having a complete mess of a public meltdown in front of reporters on Thursday, like this gem from Texas Senator and notable scumbag Ted Cruz.
If the Senate gets the impeachment and a trial is held, do you think you could ever get a supermajority to remove him?
I don't think Senate Democrats, if you had video of Joe Biden murdering children dressed as the devil under a full moon while singing Pat Benatar, they still wouldn't vote to convict.
That's nuts. Ted, what is that?
Come on, Ted. Why are we dragging the moon into this? And hey, Ted, we actually do have an audio recording of Donald Trump literally offering to show classified documents to his country club buddies. Got any comment on that one?
Ted, what is that?
Sure, Rudy Giuliani's star witness may be conveniently dead, but that isn't stopping Republicans from trying to make the whole Biden conspiracy theory happen. This week's version replaces the mysterious whistleblower document with 7 mysterious Biden audio tapes. Wait, that sounds familiar.
Now, this comes on the heels of yesterday's bombshell statement from Senator Chuck Grassley that the Bidens were allegedly caught on tape talking business with a Burisma executive 17 times. There's 15 tapes of Hunter, and there's 2 tapes with Joe Biden. This is on that document from the informant that the FBI was trying to hide. They gave it to the Oversight Committee, but we didn't know about Biden being on tape.
Okay, so Jesse Waters 100% sounds like he's making the story up as he goes along. And of course, the GOP can't show you any of these tapes because no Republican has actually heard or even seen them. That's because, according to Wisconsin Senator Ron Johnson, those 7 Biden tapes could be just as fake as the mysterious Biden organized crime report.
If indeed these 17 audio tapes exist, it would be in effect really a smoking gun for the big guy. So I want to ask you first, Senator, do you think they exist? And if yes, how to obtain them?
We don't know. And, Senator Grassley has never said they exist. He just said that there's an FBI report on a confidential human source, and that confidential human source says that the person he was talking to said that he taped. He recorded 17 times, 15 times with Hunter, twice with Joe Biden, but we don't know. But what Senator Grassley and I are asking questions is, what did the FBI do with that evidence?
So let's recap. Ron Johnson has no idea if there are any tapes at all. He has no idea if the story's even true. In fact, he even says that the sole source of this rumor is someone who heard it from someone else who said that they heard a tape. If you're starting to think that the wheels are coming off the GOP, well, you aren't alone. And there's a reason things look this way. With Speaker Kevin McCarthy unable to actually introduce legislation due to a civil war in his own party, it's now clown time all the time. And as Republicans desperately try to make Joe Biden look as corrupt as Donald Trump, there's one thing they aren't doing: governing. But perhaps the mood is best summed up by Joe Biden himself, who stopped to take a question from a Biden bribery truther.
Why did the Ukraine FBI informant file refer to you as the Biden? Why is that term?
So where do Republicans go from here? If the Freedom Caucus is any indication, the House is about to spend all of the next year investigating their imagined Biden bribery scandal. It doesn't matter that that issue is poison to voters. The Freedom Caucus wants it, and the Freedom Caucus gets what it wants. Republicans don't care how much taxpayer money they spend on investigations that go nowhere. This has always been about pleasing the base, and the base is just one guy, Donald Trump. With the GOP determined determined to stick by Trump until the ship sinks, we'll be hearing a lot more about Joe and Hunter Biden in the months to come. And if that isn't enough, you should hear from the man himself. Check out this video to see Donald Trump put himself in even more legal jeopardy with a defense that sounds an awful lot like an admission. And as always, leave a comment below so you can let me know what I should cover next.